Welcome to GRC Sports Show. I'm Austin Curtis.
I'm Brent Stevens.
And I'm Hunter Osborne.
And today we have numerous topics to talk about. We had GRC basketball, UK football and recruiting, GRC recruitment signing places, and UK basketball. But first we're going to start out with Clark County basketball. Had a game last night. Hunter, tell us a little bit about it.
It was a tough loss for the Cards. First one at home. Woodford County came in, played their game behind star forward Jay Johnson, picked up a 53-49 win. And, Woodford County, 16-10 on the year now, playing in a very tough 11th region, really came in and played their game.
Brent, a 18-point comeback against Dixie Heights on Saturday. Tell us a little bit about that game.
It may have been the game of the year for the Cards. The one thing this Clark County team has done the whole year is fight and come back in games, and they did exactly that, down to 18 in the second quarter. Bobber Stenzel took them on a 13-2 run, scoring 9 of those points. He had 5 threes in the game, finished with 24 points. Adam Facken second with 21 points. It was a great win for the Cards and a good environment in a game that we probably see that's very tournament-like.
Also, regions were drawn for the state tournament. 10th region did draw the 3rd region in the first round of the tournament. Give us a little preview about who would come from 10th and who would come from 3rd.
The 10th region definitely, I think it would ultimately come down between Clark County and Montgomery County. Another big matchup. Region is at Montgomery County this year, so it'll be a tough environment to play in. And then Mason County also will be a little bit of an underdog coming in the region tournament.
Well, we'll be back in a moment to talk about more sports-related news.
And welcome back to the GRC Sports Show. Now we're talking about UK basketball. Cats pulled off a big-time win against Tennessee last night. Hunter, you were there. Was that the best game you've seen from them the whole season?
That might have been one of the greatest performances I've seen from the Cats this year. Coach Cal on the post-game show also said it may not be the best game that they've played in, but it's one of the more complete games that they've played. Played all 40 minutes. Every player who stepped out on the floor in the platinum jerseys for the Cats looked pretty daggone good. And speaking of the platinum jerseys also, what did you guys think about those?
I thought they looked pretty good. Brent, what did you think?
They're all right. They're kind of a little difficult to see the names on the back. If you recognize the people, they're kind of easy. But if you didn't recognize the players that were actually playing in the jerseys, they're a little tough to see the names. But it's all right. They're a one-time thing. I like them a lot.
Brent, I know the NCAA tournament's far away, but who do you think the number 1 seeds if everybody else runs the table?
I think the number 1 seeds would be Syracuse. And then Kentucky would be the overall number 1. I see Ohio State, and then either North Carolina or Duke as that remaining 4 seed.
Hunter, what do you think?
Definitely Syracuse, UK. After that, if Ohio State, the Big Ten, definitely a tough conference to play in. Just to see if they can pull out. Sullinger stays healthy. I think they could definitely be up there as a 1 seed. But that 4th number 1 seed, I think, is really up for grabs. A lot of teams could pull it out. North Carolina, Duke has a decent shot at it, and then see who else?
Missouri,
Kansas.
Missouri also, yes, definitely. Missouri, a lot of Kansas, a lot of the more teams out in the Midwest really have a shot at getting that other number 1
pretty
seed.
equal. Once you get past UK and Syracuse, it's really anybody's game.
Definitely up for grabs.
Definitely. Well, we'll be back in a moment to talk about UK football recruiting.
And welcome back to the GRC Sports Show. A question that every member of the Big Blue Nation wants to hear: how will the Cats look next year on the gridiron? Brent, the recruiting classes are coming in. How do they look?
They look all right so far. 26 signed players, 4-star quarterback Patrick Tolles from Fort Thomas Highlands, one of the best quarterbacks to ever come out of the state of Kentucky. The recruiting class is good, but remember they're in the SEC. Everybody else recruits good players. They're still behind 9 other SEC schools. But overall, it's a good recruiting class for the Cats.
Absolutely. Outside linebacker Khalid Henderson from Georgia, another 4-star recruit, and multiple 3-star recruits also coming in, including Mason County running back Josh Harris.
Also, Morgan Newton's little brother. He's coming in.
From Carmel, Indiana, also coming in. Defensive lineman. Ultimately, a decent recruiting class for Joker Phillips. Hopefully he can build on this, bring in some more 4-star recruits, and hopefully the program builds up to where we're bringing in the 5-star guys that everyone hears about on ESPN.
Yeah, I definitely hope so. Hopefully we can recruit and compete here in the SEC. But we'll be back in a moment with Matthew Heisel's signing to KCU.
Birthday
And we're back here on the GRC Sports Show with recently committed Matt Heisel. Matt, congratulations.
Thank you.
What made you sign with KCU?
Well, the opportunity that they gave me, and they was talking about all the new players coming in that could be D1 athletes, but they decided to come here because all their coaches have been in the NFL, won Super Bowls, and they have all that NFL experience and to give to me, and plus it's a Christian school, so it gave me a chance to learn about God.
Right. What do you know about KCU?
I know that this is their 5th year coming up when my freshman year starts. They went 3-31 their first 3 seasons, and then they got a new coach, Mike Fury. That's now he went 4-7 his first year coaching, and
Okay.
Next question.
What are some of the goals you plan to have your freshman year?
I'll just come in, work hard, know all my assignments on defense, so I can help the team out. I mean, I'm not coming in here acting like I'm the best player, because I'm not. I'm just gonna come in and work hard, do what I have to do to make things right for me and help me become a better person academically and a better football player.
Sounds good. Well, congratulations again. And we'll be back here on the GRC Sports Show.
And welcome back to the GRC Sports Show. A couple other recruits for GRC. Connor Schubrooks is committed to Lindsey Wilson, not signed yet. And running back Pokey Harris has committed to Murray State, plans on signing Friday afternoon. And Chase Austin, undecided yet, but has a couple schools in mind. Hunter, what do you think about all those 3?
Pokey definitely going to Murray State. Good fit for him. Good program. Definitely on the rise in the FCS ranks. And Connor and Chase, I hope they make a big, big commitment there. Hope they go in and achieve well at those schools.
Yeah. Matt, Chase, Connor, all 3 linebackers that bolted this Cardinals defense this year, and hopefully all 3 are going to have great college careers.
Definitely hope so. Well, that'll be the end for this edition. Thank you for watching the GRC Sports Show.